Once more in a few minutes, we are just waiting for Miss Rosel to set up. So thank you everyone for joining us. And happy Independence Day. Ayan, so good afternoon, Sir Raymond.
Hi, Joe Mark. Good afternoon. Nice to see you, bro.
So joining us this afternoon is Sir Raymond.
Yeah, so to show some support to Rosel, a friend of mine.
Pero baka nakalimutan ata ni Miss Rosel na may live stream ata tayo ng 2.
Hindi, I don't think so. Actually, ka-message ko siya kanina. Tapos, yun, I told her na you're setting up. Pero she already has the link, no?
Oo. Ayan. Mas maganda pala nung tama naman. Mas maganda marami tayo para hindi mukhang no. Ayan. Good afternoon, Ma'am Eunice Punzalan. Ayan. Magiging sharer din po natin si Miss Eunice. Stay tuned lang din po.
Wow, good afternoon, Eunice. Good afternoon, Rosaline. Yeah, si Rosaline nandito din.
Ayun. Good afternoon, Ross. Ayan, so, Kumusta dyan sa inyo, Sir Raymond? Maluwag na?
Actually, work from home pa rin ako eh. Kasi merong high risk people dito sa bahay. We have a senior, yung mother-in-law ko. So, hindi ko pa talaga alam yung itsura sa labas. Honestly.
Oo. Ayan.
Sa Las Piñas.
Maluwag na sir eh. Wala nang, there's no checkpoint anymore. And I think anyone can go to the, to the malls. Wag lang yung wag lang ata yung below 21 ba and above 59?
59,
sure.
yes. Oo, tama yan.
Ayun, for our friends in the digital creativity world, we're inviting everyone to check out Mekani Web. If you're interested in learning digital creativity such as Photoshop, if you want to be a YouTuber, by learning Premiere Pro, you can all learn that under our friends in Mekani Web. So I think today they have a second installment for visual effects and motion graphics in After Effects. So actually this is not only for educators, this is free to everyone as well. So if you know someone would be interested, if you're into video, yung may mga graphics na gumagalaw dyan, the software used for that is After Effects. So once more, it's all free with the certificate. So if you're into motion graphics, you would like to level up your skills as a YouTuber and as a video editor, highly beneficial, this After Effects training. So same with our friends in the world of architecture, engineering, construction, and manufacturing. We have tons of free trainings as well. This coming June 15, we'll be having Inventor. Inventor is a software for designing products. So ako yung taya dyan. I'll be teaching that one on June 15. In addition, all Autodesk training, our participants will receive official Autodesk certificates. So also on June 20, if you would like to influence your child or someone into the world of game creation, The software used in creating those assets is 3ds Max. So once more, it's all free for the love of our country, service to our country. It's 3ds Max. Okay, so I'm gonna be adding Ma'am Rosel right now. Ma'am, good afternoon.
Hello, anong ma'am ka dyan? Rosel lang.
Hi,
Hi,
Madam
ma'am.
Rosel.
Oh my God. Hi, Jo Mark. Nice meeting you.
Ayan. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Mon. Mukhang bagong gupit
Hi,
ka naman na.
hi. Inabil ko na yung free haircut dito sa bahay. I have no option.
Sana naman buhay pa.
Oo naman. By the way, there are more people checking in. I think nandito na rin yung sa mga friends natin, si Joseph Pascual. Hi, Joseph.
Hi,
Good
Dr.
Papa
Emily.
Joseph.
Ayan. Si Dr. Emelita Pesigan, nandito na rin.
Yep, University
Hi,
of Cabuyao
Doctor.
ata to. Good afternoon, Vanessa.
Afternoon.
Hindi ko alam i-play tong slides ko.
Ayan. Exciting yung topic natin for today, no? Very
Yep.
timely, no? We need it the most, no? Ngayong mga panahon na to.
Yeah.
So,
we have to hack our minds para we are always happy.
in addition, we're also live in YouTube. So,
Oh my God.
and konting time pa, ma'am, no? Sinishare pa natin sa Facebook. Ayan, para lahat ng taong informed.
Oh my God.
Joe Mark, no time ba namin live broadcast din sa YouTube tsaka sa Facebook?
Hindi ata, sir, di tayo umabot. Pero don't worry, again, we will be doing a repeat because we brought thousands of people on board, and those thousands of people were not able to witness the share of our past sharers. So yan, kaya definitely we will be having a repeat. Iba yung 'di ba, sir, may live interaction. Kasi pinanood nila mga
Jo Mark, di ka masyadong busy, dami mong scheduled ng mga trainings, events, ayan. Galing ng mga initiatives natin.
Oo. Tama yung sabi nila pag ang Filipino daw tambay, expect hindi maganda yung mangyayari. Yung iba nagiging nakakabuntis, yung iba nabubuntis. Napupunta sa away at gulo. Yan daw mostly pag Filipino Kaya dapat gawin daw nating busy yung mga yan. And parang totoo nga, no? Pag wala trabaho, yung mahilig manggulo, yung wala. Ayan. So, isa yan sa mission natin together with Sir Raymond and Miss Rosel, diba? To help everyone out. And alam nyo naman, no? Maraming tayo, no? Mga kababayan na pauwi. Thousands yan, diba, Sir Raymond, Ma'am Rosel?
Yes, oo.
And walang trabaho. So, again, hindi maganda yon. It will spike up, no? Pag walang trabaho, increase yan sa crime rate.
Anxiety, yan, lahat na. Sama-sama emotions na.
So look at what happens sa...
busy and productive.
Yep, diba?
What we have is a better situation than what I saw yesterday, Schindler's List. It's really horrifying. So, ang situation natin is still hopeful. Even if medyo walang trabaho, we will go hungry for a while, but still we are living. Sa Schindler's List, hindi They're being killed. So, there's no more hope at all. So, let's just be hopeful and faithful.
Sure.
Nag-start na ba ako?
Hindi, ma'am. Ano? So,
No.
inviting everyone to grab your coffees. Ayan. Wala akong coffee. I have my drink.
And you have to have your pen and paper with you because I'm asking you to compute later how rich you are.
Wow.
Nako, may math pala to, Joe Mark.
Yes, you have to compute. Dapat magaling ka sa math later. Kung hindi, you will remain poor all your life.
Oo.
You
That's
won't
sad.
know how to count.
So I'm browsing
Eh.
through Miss Rosel's profile. Parang parang ano to, masyadong private na tao to, mama.
Really. Konti lang ang pwede kong i-divulge kasi maraming stalker eh. Joke lang.
Wow, in demand.
Actually. Sorry.
Pero-
Tawag dyan, confidence.
Confident and beautiful with a smile.
Yun.
With a heart pala.
With a heart.
Ano po pala yung course nyo, Ma'am Roselda, dati, ma'am? Ano yung undergrad course nyo?
Information technology, computer science.
Wow. Techie rin pala si
PUP.
ma'am.
PUP.
Tango or ano? P? T?
P.
Poly.
Polytechnic. Schoolmate kami ni Mon. Di ba, Mon? PUP ka pa, Mon?
Yeah, PUP ako once, pero for 2 semesters lang. Pero I think different year tayo.
Oo naman, mas bata ako sa'yo, no?
Iba talaga confidence ni Madam Rosel today.
Of course.
Yes, positive lang.
Kailangan lang yan. Kasi kung hindi, di ako matutuloy dito. Dinelay ko na nga ng 1 week eh.
Oo, ma'am. Hindi kami nag-link in local live last week.
Oo nga. Sorry. I had to be...
Para lang sa'yo.
Hello there, Miss Roslyn. Gwapo pala ni Joe Mark.
Sana totoo.
Sana makita ko rin itong six-pack.
1 pack lahat kami, 1 pack.
Hindi na nakakapag-basketball si
Oo,
Joe Mark eh.
oo.
So,
Kailangan habang naka-quarantine din, you don't forget to be fit and fab. Pero it shows naman, Joe Mark, so don't worry.
Ngayon, pinagkakalibangan ko, sir, ma'am, bike. Kagabi, nag-bike ako mula Las Piñas hanggang Alabang. Alas 10 ng gabi.
Wow. Ay, ano na yun
Curfew.
Curfew na.
Oo po. Sinabi ko na lang po na construction worker po ako na pauwi.
Ay, hindi ko maniniwala.
Seriously, yun po yung ginawa ko kagabi. I usually sleep at around 3 a.m. Kasi most of our
Oh my God.
counterparts are abroad are di ba, all awake.
time zone.
Ayun.
Turuan mo ko, Mon, kung paano i-flip ang aking slides.
Ayan.
Actually,
Very easy lang yan.
Pag nag-present ako, may taga-flip ako eh. So, ngayon wala eh. Mahirap para pag work from home.
Ayun.
Madali
So,
lang yan, di ba, Joe Mark?
yep. So, ma'am, sa panel nyo, you're seeing the microphone icon, mute, stop cam, cam mic, tsaka share
Yes.
screen. So, please click
Share
on the
screen.
share screen. If you're just
Okay.
having one screen, yan lang po, no? Pero I'm having 2 monitors kasi dito eh. Yung setup ko, I have 2 monitors. So,
Teka,
mamaya, if you have slides, makikita nyo na lang po yung slides. So, probably, sa tabi mo.
mas maganda yun. Pero makikita pa rin ba ako?
Yes, ma'am. So, on our side, we will be doing that thing. Oo.
Oh my
So,
God.
so you need to be having...
Tago na lang ako. Back. Stage. Kasi I'm a very shy person eh. Alam niya ni Mon. Yan ang
Pareho lang,
gusto rin.
pare-pareho lang po tayo, ma'am. Ako
Ikaw?
mukha lang hindi, pero grabe sa Toastmasters. Na-trauma ako doon.
Wow, Toastmaster. Ikaw na lang.
Are you still attending, John Mark? Doon sa Toastmaster?
Ano kami ngayon, sir, sa naka-Zoom online din yung
Session.
online din,
Okay. Mga meetings.
Hindi nakakakaba yun. Mas nakakakaba kasi yung in-person when they are all staring at you. And counting your
Experience
ooms
ko
and
rin
ahs.
yan. Experience ko rin yan before. Nag-Toastmaster din ako for a while.
Wow. Kayo na lang talaga. So, share screen lang pipindutin ko, no?
Ma'am. Kindly do it now po. Opo.
Can I try it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Open system preferences. Share your screen. Oh my God.
Sige, ma'am. Pindutin nyo po. Share nyo po yung buong screen na lang. Buong screen. Kasi you have the option to select specific applications Tapos, kung may audio yan, i-tick nyo po yung nakalagay doon na share audio.
Share audio. What I can see are your entire screen, application window, Chrome tab. Tapos, share na. Actually, the share cannot be pressed. Ito, pinipress ko na siya. Ayaw niya. Share, nasa share your screen ako. Stream your phone wants to share the contents of your screen. Choose what you'd like to share. So, your entire screen,
Yes, ma'am. Your entire screen, tapos ako po, tinik ko yung share audio.
Wala naman siyang share audio.
Di ba, ma'am, okay lang yun. Kung wala naman kayong ipe-play na
So,
video na may audio.
Meron akong ipe-play na video
Sige, ma'am. Tick nyo lang po yung share audio.
Okay, share.
Minessage din kita, ma'am, sa sa LinkedIn. May mga screen captures doon.
Oh my God. Mahirap pala to.
Hindi, ma'am. Ano lang po yan.
Joke lang.
Pindot-pindot lang, ma'am. Diba, Sir Raymond?
Actually, eto na siya. Okay na siya. So,
hindi nyo po ata napindot yung share kasi hindi pa namin siya nakikita sa sa screen. Ayan.
really? Oh my God. Parang napindot ko na siya. Share screen again.
Pag na-share nyo na kasi, lalabas dyan, stop screen. Ako ngayon, mag-share ako ng screen. Ayan. So, ngayon, nakikita natin yung screen ko.
Yeah.
Ngayon, pipindutin ko ulit, stop screen. So, ganun lang po yan, ma'am. So, pindutin nyo lang po yung share screen. Sampulan mo nga ako, Sir Raymond.
I think kailangan i-click niya yung i-share niya, di ba? John Mark, like yung application window, kung doon naka-open yung slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Mag-highlight siya ng blue. Naka-outline. Naka-stroke siya, kumbaga parang ganun. Ng blue. So ako, I have two monitors kasi. Sinelect ko yung screen 1. Ayan, so mag-share ulit ako. Ayan. So ganyan lang, ma'am. Magandang hapon, Sir Jersty. Sir Jersty, paki-invite po lahat. Ayan, habang inaantay po namin yung setup. So, Ma'am Roslyn, thank you for joining us. Please share po sa lahat ng connections nyo. Invite them to join us. Tapos yung mga nandito na po ngayon, please connect with Miss Rosel in LinkedIn. Same goes with Sir Raymond and ako po. And lahat po tayong lahat sana. Yung mga tao pong nakikita nyo, si Ma'am Eunice, if si Rose at si Ma'am Eunice hindi magkakilala, please connect with them. Ayan. Connect with each other. Good afternoon, Sir Luis. Ayan.
Good afternoon. So, dumarami na tayo, no, John Mark?
So, ito, sila Rose, sila Jersey, mga natin yan. Solid na mga supporters natin yan.
Yeah. How are you, Ma'am Rosel?
Yeah, I'm trying to do this, but I can't. So, share your screen. Oo.
I-click nyo lang po itong
Actually,
side na to. Itong...
pinili ko yung may lumabas kasi. So, yun yung senior ko, which is okay naman. So, eto na siya. Tapos, wala nang screen akong nakikitang iba.
Select nyo po yung your entire screen. Ayan, your entire screen. Tapos, click nyo po yan. Tapos, share.
You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. Oh my God.
After po niyan, click nyo yung share. Ayan, itong share. Ito muna po yung number 1. Diba? Ayan.
I'm shocked. Sorry.
Kaya mo yan, Rosel.
Kaya mo, ma'am. Number 1.
Remember your IT background.
No.
Ayan.
After ko magpunta dun sa share screen mismo na lumabas, kasi ang nakalagay siya, cancel and share, di ba? So, yung cancel lang yung naka-highlight.
Ibig sabihin, hindi nyo pa po nasa-select yung share. So, magkakaroon ng blue na outline yan. Parang ganyan. Ibig sabihin, na left click mo na yan.
Left click.
Ayan. Pagka left click, enable
nung
nyo rin
pinindot
po.
ko yung nakita kong screen, that's the time nag-okay na yung yung share. So, pinindot ko yung screen natin ngayon. Ayan, so may share siya. Pero sabi ni Mon kanina, meron akong dapat i-share yung screen ko. Pwede bang ibigay ko na lang sa yung i-send ko na lang yung file, tapos ikaw na lang yung mag-press.
Naku,
Because,
hindi ko... Paano yun? Ano, ma'am?
Kasi sayang yung presentation material. Andun yung mga videos. Sayang yung hindi makikita ng mga tao. So, again, ulit ako dun
Sige,
sa
ma'am,
willing
willing to wait po kami. Supportive naman lahat. Ayan. Chill lang, ma'am. Chill lang. Chill.
Eto, okay. Ayun, okay. I mean, naiba yung screen ko. So, ano nang susunod? Having issues.
Ayan. So, nakikita niyo po yung screen ko, ma'am? Nakikita niyo yung screen ko?
Nakikita kita.
Ayan. So, ako, ito po yung
Nakikita
ginawa
ko si
ko, no?
Bon.
Yung una pong ginawa ko, pinindot ko po yung share screen.
Oo, ito.
Ayan. Tapos lalabas po tong panel na to on the right. Share screen.
Mm-hmm.
So, number 1,
Yeah.
you'll be selecting share your entire screen.
Yes,
And
that's
then
what I did.
i-left click nyo po any kasi I have two monitors. So I click screen
Left ko
2.
siya.
So may
Okay.
lalabas na blue outline po diyan. Ayan. So activated na yan and then share na po agad. If you'll be
Okay, sige.
Pero mas maganda i-click mo rin tong share audio if ever you'll be playing videos na may audio.
Wala akong nakikitang share audio, sir.
Hindi po lalabas to hanggat hindi nyo nasa-select itong sa step 1, yung share screen. Ayan.
So I chose it na. Tapos ito, pinindot ko na rin yung screen. So I pressed to share. Okay na siya. Chrome, parang may ano dito si Chrome, has lost permission to capture your screen. Follow these steps. Teka ha, baka ito yun. Baka si Chrome ang may ayaw. Teka na, I'll ask for help.
Pero pwede nyo rin, if your slides po ay nasa Google Slides,
Yeah.
pwede nyo lang po kaming bigyan ng link. Kasi kung file mo mismo na PPT yan, baka 400 MB yan. Pwede rin yun, ma'am. Kung
Google
sakali.
siya. Teka ha, tanong ko lang yung link.
Ayan, sabi ni Sir
Sorry, for a while.
Angelo, allow permission po sa ma'am sa browser. O baka hindi ata na-allow, no?
Willing to wait naman daw sila, Jomar.
Oo.
Ayan. Nandito na rin si Wanda from Dubai. Ayan, good morning. Just woke up. Good luck, girl power. Sabi niya. Hi, Wanda.
Ayan. So sa mga wala pa po sa LinkedIn local group natin, inviting you po, no? Ayan, malapit na pala tayo mag 6,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I will.
Ayan, sana Sir Raymond, Ma'am Wanda, mag-post din po kayo dito, no? Hindi sa atin po to, hindi sa akin to. Ayan, so please post po. Mostly po yung numbers dito, yung 5,500 po ata dyan ay lahat educators.
Oh,
Kasali na ba ako dyan,
no.
Jomar?
Sir?
Kasali na ba ako dyan?
Do you know how to share screen? Here, oh. Share screen siya. This
Hindi
one.
sir.
Tapos
Ayun.
ito daw.
Hindi pa.
And then share. Kaso meron siyang
Si Ma'am Rosel.
problema.
Ayan, pati si Ma'am Rosel. Lahat na, sinek ko.
So, give him the link daw for the file para selection na
Ang
lang.
hinahabol natin yung yung alam ko yung link in local.
I will... Okay. Just the link.
Ang galing sir, no? Pag tinype ko link in local, number 1 na lalabas si Miss V.
Oo. SEO ba yan?
Oo, sir, SEO. Usapang SEO ulit. Ayan. So, ang number 1 pala when it comes to LinkedIn local yan, Austin, Texas. 19,000. Pero dati pa kasi to sila mga pioneers na ito eh.
Yeah.
Yo, Mark, I'm sending the link, ha?
Apa. Ayan. So, pangalawa dyan, tayo na.
Mark. Filipino to. LinkedIn local. Have you... Ay, eto na pala siya.
I think that's
Ikaw ba yun?
Ayan.
Yan. Thanks so much. Ayaw nitong Chrome. Sige, it's okay.
Ayan. So, sabihin nyo lang, ma'am, next slide.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
So, we can start. Sorry.
Ayan, so paano daw po kayo nagkakilala ni Sir Raymond?
He connected with me. Maybe you should ask him then how he got interested to connect with me.
Akala ko po kasi
Ayan.
dati mga churchmates kayo, ganun.
Hindi, hindi.
Ah,
Actually, sa LinkedIn ko lang din nakilala si Rosel. Di ba pag may mga comment ka nakikita and then you find the comments very insightful, di ba? Gusto mo makipag-connect doon sa mga tao na yun. So that's how it started. And then nagkaroon kami ng meet up with some other LinkedIn mga kalinkis natin. So nag-face-to-face na kami, meeting na kami with some like Dennis De Silva, Charlene Lucas, Maribig Chow, and Joseph Pascual. Yan. So, yun lang, hindi pa nasundan because nagka-COVID nga.
pero we want to. Every month, we want to connect and meet para to discuss our advocacies.
Oo. Magandang term yun, sir, linkies. Kalinkis mo. Hindi linker, Pwede yun. Yun na lang ata pa promote natin, sir. With your permission, linkies na, no?
Actually, nakita ko lang din yun sa LinkedIn. Ginamit lang ng iba. So, yun, na-adapt lang natin.
Oo. Parang, hello mga kalinkis.
Oh my God. Parang pag tinagalog mo yan, parang sawayan.
Ayan. So, ano sir? Let's start. So, the question is, happy here, happy now. The journey to happiness from here and
From here
now.
to now.
Bakit
It's a
po
very
yan
short
ang title?
journey.
Yan.
It's a very short journey from here to now. It's a mindset. As Shakespeare said, nothing is good or bad until our mind makes it so. So sometimes, or most of the times, it's our mind who is the problem. But we have to treat our mind as a roommate. So during the entire discussion, we will treat our minds as a roommate. It is not us, because it's the mind creating all these negativities. So happy here, happy now. Before anything else, I would like to say hi and good afternoon to everyone. It's really my pleasure and my privilege to I can hear myself to share some insights and inspiration to see the beauty of life. Life is really so very beautiful as long as you make it so. There's no other choice. So happy here, why? It's because it's just at the tip of our finger. It's just at the palm of our hands. And we can feel it anytime we want. And the time, it's not any time in the future, it's not any time in the past. It's right now. The amazing fact is, the only thing or the only time we have is now. There's no future, there's no past, because past will give us regrets, and the future will give us worries and anxieties. So that's why happy here, happy now. Okay.
May
Next slide.
feedback tayo.
Next slide, please. I want to introduce myself, being private as I am as a person. But I want to know, tell everybody that I'm somebody who believes I am a limitless human being. I am now trying to live my purpose. As I said, I'm not living my life for anybody, for myself now. I want to live my life for others. My loved ones, I have to support them. I work because of them and for others in whatever way I can. Gentle words, words of encouragement. And I'm a full-time banker, but in the meantime, whatever spare time I can share, I want to live it and share it with others. I'm a motivator. I want to be. I'm a meditation practitioner. And I'm a girl power advocate. All my posts in LinkedIn are about girls. Mga issues concerning women, domestic violence, abuses, harassment. So I'm happy that they are trending because my awesome women tribe, they're very supportive of me. Next, please.
John Mark, I think nagpi-feedback si Rosel. Ako na
Yeah,
po.
I can hear myself.
Ah, pati ako pala.
Nag-feedback. Sa akin,
So,
sa akin hindi.
oh. But I hope the listeners cannot hear my echo. As long as they won't hear my echo, it's okay with me.
Oh. Can someone confirm to our friends out there if you're hearing feedback? Ma'am Wanda, may feedback po ba kayong or echo something? But on my side, it's all good po.
Hi,
Yeah,
Wanda. How are you?
sa'yo, John Mark, walang feedback.
Wala, sir.
Sa akin meron and kay Rosel.
Yes.
Baka sa akin pala yun, no?
They also hear it daw.
Oh.
Hmm. Wala sa aking nakabukas na ano, anything na
There's a feedback here from Mr. Joseph Pascual. Nag-e-echo kasi. Oh my God. Is that isn't my microphone?
If we try to off yung mic natin, John Mark, gusto mo try natin?
Vanessa, meron daw. Hello? Ay, wala na. Wala na. Wala na. Okay, can I continue, please? Table of contents. There are only few major topics, but we will be dwelling on the tools and techniques. We define happiness first, the tools and techniques and the benefits, and if there are questions, we can discuss later. Um, so we define happiness. Next slide, please. Sorry, the objectives first. We have to motivate and stimulate the participants that life with all its ups and downs is worthy and beautiful. You always put in your mind, life is worthy, life is beautiful, as you are all beautiful. And then to learn the tools and techniques to be happy now, wherever you are. You don't have to wait for, there's a I'll be happy when syndrome. I'll be happy when I get this promotion. I'll be happy when I buy this car. No, you be happy whatever your situation now. And when you're setting up, Jomart, I would like to, on the sideline, I want to say why I chose this topic for LinkedIn members who are all professionals and at the peak of their careers. They say the happiness factor is at the highest when we are at our 20s and 30s. And it goes down or it dwindles down when we are at the 40s. But we can bend this rule or we can bend this reality and maintain our happiness factor at its peak. And how do we do that? We can try all these tools later that we will discuss. But also, I want to highlight that material things will not make us truly happy. Money, for example, will make us happy only up to a certain extent that we can pay our bills. Anything additional money that we can get will not make us really happy. These are external factors that will not last for long. Our happiness will not last for long because of this. See why the rich people are sometimes not happy and they're committing suicide? Because money and material things will not really make anybody so fulfilled and so happy. So, may I ask you right now, what is your happiness factor? And later on, at the end of the session, I want to ask again how much your happiness factor is. So from here, the journey from here to now, from the time that we start to the end, I want you to all rate, even to yourself, the happiness factor you have. Okay? So again, next slide, please. I want to highlight this quote. It isn't by getting out of the world that we become enlightened. Enlightened means it's also the same meaning as being happy. But by getting out into the world, meaning I'm sorry, but by getting into the world, meaning that world is us. By getting so tuned in that we can ride the waves of our existence and never get tossed because we become the waves. So it's really upon us, it's our choice. Right now, we are giving you, the audience, two choices, and the choice is yours. Do you want to be happy or do you want not to be happy? It's all your choice. So next, please, let us define happiness. Very formal ka, Mon. Meron ka bang question?
Wala naman, I'm listening. Just like our audience.
Okay. Because they are not enlightened, they don't know how to control their minds. It's their minds always telling them to do these things because of their worries. But if they can handle their minds so well, they will not commit anything. They will always feel happy because at this time, the only time that we have, there's no problem at all. Yung mga problema natin in the future, paano kung mababayaran yung bills, mga ganon. So sana, we don't look too far ahead. It's just here. So, how to define happiness? Please move, please, to the next slide. Happiness is a noun. Is it? Is it? It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's a state of well-being. When you say total well-being, it's you're fulfilled, you're overjoyed, you feel love, you're inspired, you're on cloud nine, you can fly. All those feelings, together with your smiles and your laughter, manifest your happiness. But on a spiritual point of view, happiness is enlightenment, freedom. Yesterday, I posted about freedom from ourselves because it's our Independence Day yesterday. But I say we're free already from tyranny and colonialism. But are we free from ourselves? So once we become free from ourselves, from our egoistic selves, paid selves, depressed and sad selves, we are free, we are saved, we are liberated, and we can be truly, truly very happy. So we have the bliss, the nirvana, the peace, which is the single criterion for happiness, is the peace we feel inside, and the blessedness. We feel so blessed every day. There's no space. There's no reason to be sad. Okay, so please, next slide, please. Nirvana. Is it a singer? Parang ano yon? Parang group.
Banda yata eh.
Yan, band. It's, nirvana is the total and utter bliss that you feel deep inside. Nothing and no one can shake and take away your happiness from you. You're in paradise.
Parang heaven, gano'n.
Yeah, the kingdom of heaven and the paradise there inside of you. You know, I wish I can explain to you how happy and how at peace I am because I chose to be. And it will show in your aura. It will radiate. Okay. Sa Utopia yata yun. Utopia is a place where nothing is negative. All things are beautiful there in Utopia. You watch this movie, Pay It Forward, andun yung Utopia.
Parang ano
Okay?
yata, I think perfection. Yun yung naalala ko back in high school when we took that up. Parang it's a state of perfection or something like that.
When you're happy, you're in a perfect state.
Perfect place there, parang gano'n.
Yeah. It's a paradise. Okay, so the tools and techniques how to be happy. Ito na yon. Ito na yung main meat ng ating presentation. So, when you use this technique, you will see the effect may not be too parang immediate. It's not overnight. So, we have to be patient, especially the other tools like meditation and mindfulness. But some of them are outright, but may not be lasting. So what I'm saying is we can make use of these tools, several of them, or one, or only one. It's your choice. But we have to make use of each tool and technique every day. That's how you will manage your happiness. And then once you manage your happiness, you are so happy inside of you. You will be able to share your happiness with others. Spread happiness because you can share something that you don't have. So now that we have a choice, did you already choose? I gave you two choices. How to be happy and do you want to be happy or do you want not to be happy? Ano bang choice ng dalawa?
Of course, to be happy, di ba?
Very good.
Pero I like I
Yeah.
like the point that you raised na happiness is a choice. Kasi it is really a choice and however, it is something that you have to
To
live
practice and
every day, no?
to make
Parang
your
it's a
way of life.
lifestyle. Hindi
Yeah.
siya pwedeng decide ka ngayon then you're doing otherwise. So I like that.
Yeah. Should be consistent. And para maging clearer, to make your path clearer, ito na yung tools and techniques na kailangan mo everyday. Kasi there are times na you will be feeling so down, you don't feel happy, but if you use these techniques, you will be truly alive and happy from the time you wake up to the time that you will go to sleep. So let's go to the first piece. The first way to be happy, which is the most important thing of all for me, is love. Love is God. Love is the best feeling that we could ever have, especially when we're in love. Have you ever been in love, Joe Mark? How did it feel? Di ba sobrang sarap? No, you have to, baka you're confused. As I said in this slide, love yourself. You have to fall in love with yourself. Love others and love your enemies. So, the measure of love is to love without measure. That's applicable to all, yourself, others, enemies. If you truly love someone, your love will see past through all the humanness. So that's unconditional love. So can I go into detail how to love yourself? It will encompass three things: love, acceptance, and care. When you love yourself, you have to fall in love with yourself. Any flaw or any bad things inside of you, whether emotional or mental, you will have to accept. That's unconditional love. Your pains, your regrets in the past, you have to accept it. Look in front of the mirror and see how you look. Are you happy? Are you beautiful? Do you have... That's why kanina tinanong ko, you have six pack ba? Kasi baka wala. You won't fall in love with yourself anymore, which is not good. So however you look, whatever your state of emotion is, whatever your state of mind is, you have to be falling in love with yourself because it's a lifelong romance. Hindi mo gagawin ng iba yon except yourself. Okay? And then you accept yourself with all your flaws and your imperfections. And then you care for yourself. How do you care for yourself? Me, I have to do proper diet. I always do workout at night. Nighttime lang kasi yung time ko eh. I do power dressing. Kailangan laging maganda. You present your best version to the world. It's not for vanity. But it's how you, like when you attend a meeting, parang if you take the time to present your best version, they will say you're competent. And you take them seriously. Like right now, 2 hours pa lang, I'm prepared na. Kasi I'm taking you, Joe Mark, very seriously. So that's how you will present yourself to the world because you are a fashion model, especially the girl power. The girl power is a fashion model and the world is their runway. Eh, paano naman kami mag-i-strat maganda kung hindi maayos yung damit namin? If we're not properly poised, yung simple makeup lang. Mga things like that. And once we fall in love with ourselves, we accept, we love, we care for ourselves, that's when the love for others will come in. We can truly love others by accepting them also, by parang hindi natin papatunayang they are wrong. We don't have to prove somebody wrong because we love them. It's like we're loving others the way we love our family, our siblings, our parents, our kids, if we have kids. How do you love them? Of course, unconditional. Kahit magkamali sila or magkaroon ng mistakes or magsabi ng medyo masama, you will still accept them. And that's how you will love others. So, loving your enemies. How did Jesus Christ say, if you love only those who love you, how different are you from pagans? Pagans are those without faith, right? Ano tawag doon, Mon? Anong religion nila? I forgot. Atheist. Okay. Atheist. Thank you for that. Yung mga atheists, they don't believe the words of Christ. So, okay lang na mapagmahal lang sila to those who love them. But tayo, since we are living the word of Christ and we are living Christ in our everyday lives, we need to love our enemies. And how do we love our enemies? We hate the sins and we love the sinners. We understand why they did what they did and understand and accept them. It's how loving our enemies work. Okay?
Yeah.
Any question about loving our enemies?
I'd like to add lang. Sige, Mark, go.
Sure. When you love yourself, well, because you're fat already, you accept yourself as you are. But it doesn't mean you will stay that way forever. You will have to do something. You will have to work on that. Because parang we're not people now. We are not powerful to do whatever we want to do with our lives. We can create the best lives. And how do we do that? Whatever will be good for us, we should do. Especially because when we care for our body and we don't become obese anymore, we will be healthier and we will live longer. And we will
Yeah.
care better for the people that we love. So again, it's not loving oneself per se, because when you love yourself, you have to accept yourself. But loving yourself more will make you improve your
Yeah.
your well-being.
Yeah, good point yun. I think, siguro just to add kay Russell, yung acceptance kasi, di ba, it's possible that you accept yourself, pero at the same time, you acknowledge that you still can improve. So, it
Yeah.
can coexist, di ba? So, parang yung example ni Jomar. And siguro, adagdag ko lang din, ang ganda ng sinabi ni Rizal dun sa Love Your Enemies. And sabi rin ni Rosaline Soreta, loving enemies is such a great challenge, no? But in this way, we will find happiness. Kasi a lot of us, di ba, ang notion natin ng love is it's just an emotion, di ba? Yung kapag in love ka
Yeah.
towards a girl or a man. Pero going back to the Bible, we will realize that Jesus is commanding us to love. So meaning, even if you don't feel that you want to love this person, you can still show loving actions towards this person. I think yun
And
yung biggest point, yeah.
and whatever we do to the least of our brethren, we do it for him. Yun na lang siguro. People who are spiritual, kasi I've been reading so many books right now. It's not really very hard pala to love somebody na nagkaroon ng uh, pagkakamali sa atin, because we will understand why they did what they did. Tulad nga nung halimbawa, somebody stole from us. Baka it's a matter of life and death for them. And we save one life pa nga kung nangyari yun. As long as we understand, maybe we talk to them why they did that, we will understand them. So if there's no more question, please let us move to the next slide, please. And this is where you will need a pen and paper, because this is something that you will count your blessings, and you will tell me how many and how much you are worth. Okay. First of all, I would like to ask if you feel that you are a billionaire. Do you think that you are a billionaire right now? Joe Mark and I, because Mon raised his hand and signifying that he is a billionaire. But you do. I will I will make you realize why. Okay? You have a lot going for you. You are a billionaire. You are very rich. If you have a pen and paper with you, or maybe even just your telephone or your cell phone with you, can you please do yourself a favor and list down all the assets that you have? And then, for the sake of just giving value to each asset, I know these are precious. You give value on or how much each asset is worth, and later on you compute how much the total that you have. Say for example, I will guide you. God, you have God, right? How much is God? I know God is really priceless, but please, just for the sake lang na we can compute how rich we are. Your family, how much is your family worth? Yourself, you are normal, you have your eyes, you have your limbs, you are not in a wheelchair, you're healthy, you're not in a hospital. Your work, how much is your work worth, or your source of income? If you don't have any source of income right now, so maybe it's zero, but your potential to earn income will still have a value, okay? Your freedom. How much is your freedom worth when all of those persons in the jail are really suffering? Uh, and all the other assets that you can think of. I know the how many we can never be finished counting how many blessings we have and how much we have. But for now, please compute how much you have right there. So Mark, how much are you worth now? 1 trillion. Wow, so you're a trillionaire. It may not be in the bank, but it's in your heart. You know that you're rich, right? Mon, how much are you worth?
Wala eh. It exceeded the calculator capacity.
Oh,
So I
see?
think it's more than the numbers.
I want to also know in the comment section if our viewers are also billionaire. Please share. Because if you don't see the value of counting your blessings, maybe you should think again and maybe look at how others are living their lives against or how you do your how you have so much going for you. Okay. Now that we know that we are billionaire, I can see one, si Roslyn yata. She said that she's a billionaire. I want to ask Joseph, how much are you worth? And then si Joe Mark said he's a trillionaire. I want, the trick here is, in the morning you count your blessings, okay? But you have to sustain that feeling. Hindi yung after 10 minutes, after 1 hour, tapos na. Back to being sad ka na naman or feeling poor. So, you have to sustain that feeling. That's the trick. You can be anywhere, go anywhere with anyone, but you have to maintain that feeling of appreciation for your blessings. Okay? Yun ang trick. You count your blessing and you don't let anything or anyone take away that feeling from you. And all throughout the day, you will feel like you're on top of the world and you're very, very rich and blessed.
Saka
So,
tama ba, is it a good advice for us na kasi minsan 'di ba parang tayo aside from taking some of the things that we have for granted, parang ano din sobrang dami ng blessing ko eh. So parang it's always better to specify no, ano yung mga blessing na yun rather than just generalize na marami. But you have to be, ano ba talaga yung blessing na tinatawag mo na yan para at least mas ma-realize mo that these
mas
are
ma-appreciate kasi natin if we really count our blessings and enumerate all our blessings every day. So, meron yung 30 days of being grateful. Si Wanda pinost yun together with parang provided by her kid. And it's really very beautiful. So, yung sinasabi mo, Mon, we really have to identify so that we can appreciate. Even nga, simplest thing that you have this food on your table, even if wala kang ulam, you have to think about it and thank God for it, because
yeah.
people are really starving someplace else in the world.
Yeah, and they say, 'di ba, the first two gifts that you open whenever you wake up in the morning are your eyes. 'Di ba? Yan yung
Yeah,
ibig sabihin you have life, 'di ba? You still have life.
yeah. But sometimes you don't want to open your eyes and you want to go sleeping. You go back to sleeping. But because you have your dreams ahead of you, you're responsible. There are two choices, right? You continue sleeping and continue dreaming, or wake up, get up, and chase those dreams. Okay, next slide, please. Next is meditation and mindfulness. This really turned my life around. I've been teaching Mon how to meditate. I've been teaching my friends how to meditate. This was taught to me by my sister when I was at my lowest in my career. I was feeling depressed. I want to resign from my work. But then again, I have some responsibilities. So my sister said, you have to cope. This is life. Tough times don't last. You should be tough. And how to cope is through mindfulness and meditation. So when we say meditation and mindfulness, they go hand in hand. It's like a computer where meditation is the hardware and mindfulness is the software. Okay? Meditation is any inward activity that you do when you close your eyes. So when you close your eyes, but you're still awake, you're breathing, you're focusing on your breath, you're meditating, you're just focusing on your being and your presence. It's like turning off your computer and thinking of nothing. That way you are healing, you are resting. That rest is more profound and deeper than sleep. Meditation for you. Later on, we will, if I may, we will have this video so that we will know the benefits and how to meditate. It's really very short video. While mindfulness is the software of our brain, it's not the physical rewiring of a brain, but reprogramming or reorganization of the process inside our brain to interpret the incoming data. Okay? Hindi yung parang there are negative things that happen to us before we will interpret it as something bad or that will affect us. When we are mindful, we are fully alert, we are fully awake, we are conscious, and we know that these things are just events that should never shake us. So yung mindfulness is the software reprogramming of our brains using the five senses. So you just focus on the now, you forget the past and the future. Now is all you have, and using all of those senses. So can we play the meditation and mindfulness, please? Yung first po.
Today we're going to talk about exactly how to meditate. I'm going to go over everything from where to meditate, what you should do with your body, what you should do with your mind, and even how long you should do it for, so you can start reaping some of these benefits. All of the information I'm giving you today is taken from a book that is recommended by just about every meditation forum on the internet, Mindfulness in Plain English. Where should I meditate? Technically, you can meditate anywhere you like because it is an exercise for the mind. You can meditate sitting in a chair, sitting on the floor, and even laying in bed. However, there is an optimal way to meditate. It's best to avoid meditating in bed because you tend to fall asleep. Meditating on the floor with your back straight up is actually considered to be the most formal and beneficial way to meditate, and this is because it keeps you wide awake and allows you to sit for long periods of time. What do I do with my body? The first thing you want to keep in mind when meditating is your feet. A lot of well-seasoned meditators will preach about how your feet need to be on top of each other. However, for the majority of people who are beginners, it's perfectly fine to have them crisscrossed on top of each other like a pretzel. Your arms are resting on your thighs, your hands rest on top of each other and form a cup shape. Your thumbs can touch, it's up to you. What's important is that your arms feel relaxed. Your back is straight and your head is completely level. Your head is not tilted upwards or downwards, just forward. In terms of what to do with your eyes, you have an option of meditating with your eyes open or with your eyes closed. However, for most beginners, I would recommend you to meditate with your eyes closed as it's easier to focus. If you do choose to meditate with your eyes open, do not focus your eyes on an object in front of you. Instead, look into the distance. How long should I meditate for? Now, before you start your meditation session, you'll want to set an alarm. This is because time tends to feel a lot slower when you first start meditating. So setting an alarm helps prevent a constant need to wonder about how much time is left in the session. For first-time meditators, I'd recommend you start with just 5 minutes on the clock. As you make meditation into a daily practice and get more used to sitting in the meditative position for long periods of time, you can increase the time. Most people recommend meditating between 10 to 20 minutes. What to do during meditation? Here's where it gets tricky. Now, there are many different forms of meditation. Some focus on the things around you, some involve reciting words in your mind. The one you'll be learning today is one of the most commonly taught forms of meditation, and it's called mindfulness breathing meditation. It's very easy to learn, and it's considered to be just as powerful and insightful as any other form of meditation. The focus of breathing meditation is, well, you guessed it, on your breath. First, you want to make sure that you're breathing through your nose. Then all you have to do is focus all of your attention on your breath. Observe the way the air feels as it flows through your nostrils. Observe the way your breath transitions from inhale to exhale. Observe that little pause between those two actions. Observe every single aspect about the way it feels. Do not judge it. Do not criticize it. Simply observe. What you'll quickly notice is that thoughts will start appearing in your mind and will distract you from this simple task. What should I cook for dinner? Maybe I should order takeout instead. Wait, I'm trying to lose weight, so I shouldn't, or should I? When you notice your mind wandering like this, simply pull the focus back to the breath. This is how you train your mindfulness muscle. Now, most people who meditate for the first time will find it extremely hard to focus on just the breath for even a couple of seconds. They'll find themselves lost in thought quite often. This is totally normal, so don't criticize yourself if it happens, which it probably will. All you have to do is simply bring your attention back to your breathing. A good trick that I personally use to quickly bring my focus back is to focus all of my attention on the little bridge between inhale and exhale, that little pause where your body transitions during its act of breathing. While meditating, try as hard as possible to avoid moving. Itches and urges to fidget will arise throughout your meditation session. This is normal. This is to be expected. Simply bring your focus back to your breath and the feeling will eventually go away. And that's all there is to it. It's a very simple exercise. What's important to note is how often you work on it and how much time you put into it. By making it a habit, you'll notice that you'll be able to have your entire focus on your breath for longer and longer periods of time. Think of this as your mindfulness muscle getting stronger and stronger. How often should I meditate? In order to really start seeing the benefits of meditation, you should meditate on a daily basis. My routine is 10 minutes a day, every single day when I wake up. Some people like to do it twice a day, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who does it 20 minutes a day when he wakes up and 20 minutes right before he goes to bed.
Maybe
As
that's
long as
okay
you make
now.
it into a daily habit, that is the most important factor. When will I
Okay, so that's how we meditate for beginners, most especially. But I kid you not, please try meditation. It will change your life around. It will really do 180 degrees change in your life. And when you do that, when you reap the benefits, the feeling of happiness, you don't have to thank me. Continue doing the meditation, especially when you have issues, concerns, problems. It will really relax you. Put your focus and perspective back to happiness. Okay?
Agree?
So,
Ako, ginagawa ko na yan.
have you tried it, Mon?
Yes, for a month now. And
Oh, very good.
actually meron akong siguro isang I think what's working for me, lumalabas talaga ako ng bahay and then doon ako sa parang kaharap ko yung mga puno and all. Tapos totoo yun that whenever you meditate, parang yung mga worries mo, yung mga to-do list mo pumapasok sa isip mo. So what I do is that I imagine a volume control na nilo-lower ko yung volume niya, minumute ko siya, nawawala siya. So I continue on dun sa meditation na ginagawa ko without
Very good.
distraction.
Yung iba, may parang ina-acknowledge lang nila, nilalagyan nila ng label. Halimbawa, cooking. Iniisip yung cooking. Pero you're closing your eyes and you're focus on your breathing supposedly. Pero so you say cooking, cooking, cooking. On the third parang mentioning of the word cooking, you will be back to breathing. Focus on breathing again. So,
Tsaka Rosella, based on my experience to doing the meditation, ako I really try to stop myself from looking at social media first thing in the morning. Hindi muna talaga ako sumisilip sa
first thing in the
LinkedIn,
morning
sa
talaga meditation.
Viber. So hangga't hindi ako nag-meditation. After meditation,
Very good.
that's the time that I go to those notifications.
Meditation is the exercise for your mind. It's where you will gain the proper parang functioning of your mind to really focus, to solve problems, to make decisions. Na hindi ka masyadong nai-irritate, hindi ka ma-overwhelm. Very beautiful, very delicious feeling. Come on. Lahat kayo dapat. Okay. Yung mindfulness naman, during the day, you can do mindfulness. Halimbawa, somebody did something to you or there's parang an urgent project that came along, parang hindi mo alam kung anong unahin, you just be mindful, focus on the present, and then parang make use of your sense of sight, sense of smell. You relax first and make use of your senses, tapos back to your what you have to do. Then you will again gain your proper perspective. So they should go hand in hand, meditation and mindfulness. Actually, yung mindfulness meditation, yun yung parang pinaka ano ngayon, pinaka common na type of meditation, because there are so many types of meditation. Okay. Next, please, we have the morning affirmation. When you wake up in the morning, wala tayong feeling pa. Hindi tayo sad, hindi tayo happy. So, what is the choice that we should do when we wake up is to be happy, right? And then how do we feel happy? We do this morning affirmation. I learned this from Abraham Hicks. She is a girl, pero ang pangalan niya is Abraham. She is a law of attraction guru. She is always teaching law of attraction. Parang si Rhonda Byrne. She has this book ng Secret. There are 4 steps daw sa morning affirmation. Parang you say something, you tell it to yourself, and the source will give you, and you will allow, you will feel it, and you have to really focus and feel. The feeling should be there before you have it. That's where you will attract it. So you allow the energy before it is, then it must be. Okay? So I have this parang simpleng affirmation lang, pero dun kasi sa aking slide, meron akong baka mahaba. So ito na lang para mas mabilis. Do you have your mirror with you? In the morning, when you wake up, you go and face the mirror. And siguro mga 1 minute or 2 minutes of affirmation, you look at yourself in the mirror and you say these things. Okay? Can you repeat after me, Jo Mark? Favorite kita, Jo Mark eh. Okay. I am handsome. Oh, see, you're happy na? Di pa man?
Pati kami happy.
Happy na agad siya. I have a 6-pack. I am very slim and trim. I am wonderfully created by God. I am so special. I am macho. And all of the affirmation that you want to see, ito medyo mas serious. I have an abundance of energy. I am free of pain. Today is my day. Today I will change my life. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am loved. So sabi ni Abraham Hicks, you say it and you have to focus and feel it. Hindi yung sinasabi mo nga, pero tulad niya, natatawa ka na agad. You have to ensure na tama yung sinasabi mo. Okay? Pag sinabi mo, I am handsome, you smile and then feel it. I'm handsome. And then when you go out of your bathroom, siguro, parang feeling mo, you were walking on the streets, parang lahat ng babae, tumitingin sa'yo, nagugapuan sa'yo, di ba? And you will feel very happy kasi you have a lot going for you and all the positives are in you. Okay? Next, please, journaling. When you are sad, when you have something to say to yourself, that you can say something to somebody, that you can say these things to somebody, you journal. It's like a to-do list. In your office, do you do to-do list so that you won't forget your tasks? It's also like this, when you have something to say. But this one, you ask questions or you express your emotion, meaning is in the interrogative or declarative sentence. Before, akala ko journaling, parang sasabihin ko lang yung mga sinasabi or mga feelings ko, that I feel sad, my friend did this to me, I did something but I wasn't able to get it, mga ganon. Hindi pala. I asked from a connection in LinkedIn na Vincent has from India na you have to ask. It's like, what if yung unang sasabihin? And ang i-ask mo, yung parang end result na. The end result that you want, so that's the subconscious will give you the ways how you get there to that end result na tinanong mo. Like, for example, ito ngayon, medyo feeling nervous talaga ako. So sabi ko, what if I do this presentation? The people will be very blessed, will be feeling so good, will be feeling happy after this presentation. So I also ask a lot about others. Will I be able to deliver well? What if I deliver very well? Like those questions. I put them all on a paper because when you journal, you have to put it on paper. You have to do it in writing. Kasi the negative will dissipate once you ask those questions and the positive will expand. So when you do journaling, positive and negative, you can put them on paper. At yung mga negative, magic, nawawala. Hindi, nakakalimutan mo siya. And the positive will expand. What you will feel all throughout the day. Okay? So that's how journaling. Any question about journaling? If
I
none,
think ako hindi ko to masyado nagagawa lately. Although yung journaling ko na lang yung pagpo-post sa LinkedIn. Pero yung like what you're saying, I think I should do this more often then.
yung posting kasi natin sa LinkedIn, it's not how we really feel eh. Sometimes, yung gusto lang nating mag-inspire. Pero deep down, meron din tayong mga sentiments, meron din tayong pains or disappointments throughout the day. Ako, I really have to do this kasi to maintain my sense of happiness. Pero, marami ring tools tayo namang sinasabi. So, whatever works. Kung ang journaling for you will not be as effective as like counting your blessings or meditation, then whatever really works.
Yeah. Sa akin, I pause and then I just pray wherever I am.
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
Meditation is also praying. So when you pray, it's classified as meditation because you close your eyes and you feel your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, next please. Forgiveness. This is one of my most favorite way to be happy. Can you read the quote, please?
Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times? Jesus answered, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times.
70 times 7. Hindi 70 times lang mon. 70 times 7. Actually, hindi ko alam i-compute yun. 490 ba yun?
Yeah.
So
Actually,
it's not
I think the message is unlimited. Parang yun yung
of course,
sinasabi.
yeah. Because 7 times is really limited. Yung 70 times 7, sabi ni Lord, you forgive as long as you can and as long as there's somebody na you have to forgive. Forgive unconditionally and radically. So what I'm saying is, this is my favorite topic, forgiveness, because you know why? When I heard that forgiveness pala will make you fly like an angel, because angels, they do not have excess baggage in their heart, so they feel so light and they can fly. Oh, I want to be an angel. I want to forgive people. I want to just forget and understand them so that I can be an angel. I can also fly. Meaning, when we forgive, we could also fly. And there's also study there. Vishen Lakhiani, one of my most favorite speakers, had this study na yung brain waves niya was monitored and they were asked to forgive. And during the time that he forgave somebody who stole from his company, that's when his brain waves reached the highest. And that's the most beautiful. After forgiving, you will feel so light. Actually, when you don't forgive, the burden is on you. So why won't we forgive? But first, when we forgive, kasi we have to undergo this process. We deal with negatives, we love to forgive, and we forgive to love. When we say forgiveness, before I thought it's only forgive and forget. That's the end. It's not. So we have to deal with negatives. How we do that? Okay, I will tell you this. I will just read this so that I won't forget the steps. We watch the event without judgment or label. If somebody did something to us, somebody bad happened to us, we watch the event without judgment or label, without saying it's a good or bad thing. We focus our attention on the feeling inside of us. We accept that, but we do not judge or analyze. We release it without negative or unconscious thinking. We forgive the person. We take it as an event that really happens, and we transform the negative to positive. That's how we will deal with negative or anything that needs to be forgiven. And then when we already dealt with negatives, we now forgive. We love to forgive because we have so much love in our hearts. Because remember, we have so much love when we do the three things, love for ourselves. We have so much love in our hearts, so we forgive. We look at the event from the point of view of the other person. Like what I said kanina, what is the reason why he did that thing? Siguro, matter of life and death nga, di ba? So, we forgive that person and we understand that person. And then lastly, we forgive to love. After we forgive, can we face that person? Can we hug that person and love that person back again? It's so hard. You know, si Pope John Paul, sino pa ba? There's also this one. They were assassinated, pero they went to the prison where yung assassin was imprisoned. Si Pope John Paul he prayed for that person pa. He forgave that person, hugged that person, and prayed for that person.
I
That's
read
how
that too.
true forgiveness is done. And then we also have to forgive. I don't want to forget this. We forgive ourselves because itong diniscuss ko is like forgiving others lang. Can we just play itong Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian ancient healing. Now it will delete or cancel the data from our minds. When we did something, we committed mistakes. We should not be difficult on ourselves. And how to do that is to listen to this song, Ho'oponopono song, where I am sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you are always our song. These are the magic words. Siguro mga kahit 1 minute lang. So, pag nakikinig tayo nito lagi, nakakalimutan natin yung ginawa nating sins. We will forgive ourselves kasi this song deletes the data from our brain. Before you fall asleep or when you're feeling so down, very soothing song that will really erase and cancel all the data from your memory. So, later on, bigay ko na lang yung mga links para kung sino yung hihingi. Pero very powerful song to when you committed something na hindi mo sinasadya. You will forgive yourself and you will love yourself again as you listen to this song. Okay? Do I hear feedback from our viewers? Do you have questions so far?
Sabi ni Joseph Irving from Singapore, I'm
Wow,
enjoying
hi
this.
there, my friend. How are you? I'm so happy to see you.
From Singapore. Who
Oh my
else?
God. My friends from Singapore are really very touching. The way they comment in my posts, oh my God, I so appreciate them. So okay, moving on, after the forgiveness is the kindness. Ito yung kaninang sinasabi ko, paying it forward. Be kind for no reason, help and share. Yung paying it forward na napanood ko and inulit ko kanina is when you will do when you will help three people, okay, and those three people will not be allowed to help you back or to give back to you, but instead they will also help three more people. So when you help three people and they will have three more, three each, they will have nine, and then those nine will have three, and all the kindness in the world will be spread. People will be kind to one another. But it's so sad because it's not being done. And I want to start something like this here when the right time comes. Well, I know we should not wait for the right time because we should create the right time. But we should really do this pay it forward movement. Now we will be kind to three people, at least three people. And I don't know if it's on a daily basis, if we have the resources to do it on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or monthly basis. But up to the time that we help them or complete their concern. But once we do this, paying it forward, I know Mon is doing this, so I also learned this from him. This is where our kindness will really show. We will help our time, talent, and treasure will be shared. We will give alms. We will give rather than receive. The pat on the back, kind words, smiles, encouragement, praise, anything that we could share to show kindness and compassion to people will
I
make us truly
agree.
happy. Will make us truly happy.
Yeah, totoo yan, Rosel. I agree with you. Kasi, di ba, sabi nga nila, yung real happiness is found not in getting, but in giving.
Yeah.
So, I really believe in that.
It was so hard for me to realize this before to understand this. Why? I did not get anything. Why should I be happy? But once we practice it, we will understand why and how. Next, please. Oh, if you want to like read the quote, it's also very good.
There's a question here from Denver. Sabi niya, Ma'am, ask ko lang po, anong tamang mindset para matapos mong babasa ang buong Tagalog Bible? Binabasa ko to for about 2 years na. Nawawala-wala po ang fire within me or yung willingness. Don't know if related sa topic pero sana mapansin. So, he's asking.
Later on, I have a slide on the goal setting. If you make it as your goal, then you will really have to complete it. I also finished reading the Bible. I did it on a night before I sleep, nighttime.
Same
So
here.
I really have to make time for that.
Siguro quick lang din tip sa kanya. Kasi yung Bible kasi when you read it, 'di ba? It's not just a food for your brain na parang it will make you intelligent or something. It has to be in your heart, in your soul. So I think sabi niya kasi nawawala-wala daw yung fire within him. So ang question
Because
ko lang sa
maybe of
kanya
his
siguro,
problems,
yeah, or
for whatever
is he
reason.
talking to is he communicating to God or just basically reading the Bible? And of course, practicing kung ano yung tinuturo sa kanya sa Bible.
Yeah. Okay. So next, please. If that's a very good answer, I think. social connection or rapport. Next, after kindness, please. One way to be happy also is to have a social connection or bond with people, because you will be able to talk about your deepest secrets and feelings to the people you trust via. And how do you build rapport is because you will feel them, you will put your shoes in their shoes, and you will understand them, and that's called like empathy, right? And create rapport. uh, in this slide, I want to just discuss how to create rapport first, because when we create the rapport, the bond that and the link with people, we can easily talk with them and we can easily trust them. Okay, when you want to build a rapport, you meet somebody for the very first time, or even if not for the very first time you're talking, you nod, you mimic, you mirror their gestures, their words, you actively participate or actively listen, you do eye contact, you do breathing synchronization with them, and you will instantly build rapport. That's how you will build rapport with people. The first time you talk, or when you're talking, because who will want to talk to somebody who's always disagreeing or contradicting you? You will not build rapport that way. So when you talk with people so that you will have rapport, you do these things. First is to actively listen, of course. And yeah, mimic and mirror their gestures, their words, not opposing them. You surround yourself with people that you love, because studies show that people are miserable when they are in isolation. Especially now that during this pandemic, many people are isolated or quarantined, on lockdown. They are feeling depressed and their mental health is affected. They really have to surround, or maybe even online or virtually, they have to create the rapport with their friends or the people they trust and love. Next, please. Goals, hobby. We're down to two, I think, or three. We have to be responsible for something. That's when we will feel fulfilled, because we are the artists of our lives. We create, we build, we are responsible. So when we keep busy, we have a lot of things to do. The negativity will never enter our minds, and we will ignore the things that will make us sad. So we set goals, we create that hobby, we make ourselves busy and be responsible for something or someone. During the pandemic, just to give you an example, I wasn't very used to staying at home for a long time, because I've been working all my life since after graduation or even during college days. But then I realized there are so many things to do in the house. There are so many things to do to improve my skills. And so I did simple video making, I did simple gardening. And every night before I sleep, I look forward to every tomorrow, because I feel responsible and I'm happy when I see my plants growing, when I see life unfolding before my eyes. So it's very, very beautiful when you have hobby. Anything to add to that, Mon and Joe Mark?
Siguro yung making yourself busy. I think um, yeah, you have to make yourself busy being not only productive but being fruitful. Meaning other people are able to experience, 'di ba? Yung happiness that you're feeling, yung kindness that you are extending. So I
Yeah,
think yun lang siguro yung gusto ko i-add.
thank you for that. Very helpful, very insightful. Next, please, is the outdoors. When we want to be happy, we appreciate the beauty. We feel We commune with nature by going barefoot and just enjoy, and we just sway with the trees. This swaying with the trees, I will discuss in detail. So, when we are outdoors, we appreciate the beauty of the universe, and it will put us to the proper perspective that we are a part of a very vast universe, vast oceans, vast lands, so many stars in the galaxy. Okay? And we are just a dot. From that perspective, do you really care what people think about the clothes that you wear? About the car that you drive? Or do you really need to feel embarrassed if you committed a mistake? With all the beauty around, how can we let these meaningless and trivial things to cause us pain? We don't let others' opinion of us make us so sad, make us feel down, because we are just a small dot in the universe. There are so many beautiful things to see and to marvel in the world. So what kind of life is it that you are focusing on the clothes that you wear? Of course, I said kanina, we have to give the best version of ourselves. But if people will not like it, so what? In ev- Sorry. Okay. In every situation that we are in, we just have to see the beauty of life. So sometimes people go on vacation, take the holidays para lang maging masaya and to change their perspective. But if we don't have money, especially now that we can fly, we can go out of the country or even domestic, just go outside. Look at the trees. Look intently at the trees. Watch how they sway and move along with them and see how it will change your mood. Just try it. I tried it and I was so happy. I said, oh my God, the tree is swaying. And then I danced along with the tree and it made me happy. It will also make you happy. Okay? And the
Yeah, sing
last
and
is,
dance like no one is watching.
well, if somebody is watching and appreciating, it's also good.
Yes. Pero
Yeah,
like as if parang you're not very
that you
concerned with
don't
what
care.
other
Yeah,
with
you're right.
people will think about you.
You're very right. Thank you for that. And last is the laughter and smiles. As we said, happiness is manifested by smile and laughter. And me personally, I always smile. Smile is my attire. Even when I don't know the person or I see somebody along the street when I walk, I will smile at them, say hi. My neighbors, I will say, how is your day? Like that. So we have to smile. We have to manifest that happiness that we feel inside. And how do we do that? Sometimes we feel down. We watch videos which are funny, or sometimes we laugh at our previous bloopers. We laugh at ourselves. But this one, even 1 minute of this video, Joe Mark, can we just show it so that we can smile and laugh? So maybe we got the idea now. See? Do you smile? Do you laugh that way, Ron?
Yeah, actually, kasi, di ba, when someone laughs or smiles, very contagious eh. Ikaw din
Yeah.
mapapatawa ka even for no reason at all.
So when you feel sad, you have problems left and right, you go to YouTube. Or maybe you go inside yourself and look at your previous bloopers.
Ako, I watch, just for laughs.
Oh yeah.
Yun, I enjoy that so much. Like, yesterday and the other day, I was watching that. So, just to make
Oh yeah.
me,
Or comedy movies. Yan. Di ba? Para masaya yung mga pumupunta doon.
agree.
We always have to smile and laugh for no reason. We can dance for no reason, like nobody's watching. Then we can also laugh and smile for no reason, like nobody's watching. See?
Actually,
It's,
I
it's
remember a
wrong.
time, Rachel,
Yeah.
in my former company, parang somebody sponsored a laughter yoga. So what we
Mm-hmm.
did, yung facilitators, we were in a circle and then we were just asked to laugh. And then,
Yeah.
as soon as it started, tuloy-tuloy na everybody was laughing without any reason at all. So, nakakatawa.
Yeah. It's so hard to do it on your own, di ba? Pero if you
So,
watch these videos or your just for laughs that you're telling us, it's so easy to laugh. Oh, for no reason, we can just laugh with them. Okay. So moving on, Joe Mark is smiling very beautifully. So I love it.
happy.
Next, those are the tools that I have come up with for the how many months that I've been preparing for this talk. So I hope you will be able to use them and will be reap the following benefits, which are physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual in aspects. Please move to the next slide, please. So benefits of being happy, you improve your health, your heart health, your ability to combat stress is heightened, stronger immune system, overall healthier lifestyle, and then what else? Reduce pain and increase life longevity. It will increase your life. It will increase your lifespan. So, with all these benefits of being happy, how can you say no to being happy? Right? So that you will not make any damage to yourselves and to your loved ones. Why don't you just choose to always be happy? And then please, next is you have to sustain your happiness. The do's and don'ts. Next slide, please. Sustain happiness. Make happiness your daily habit. That's the number one. You choose one tool every day, one or more, and you make use of them, and you will see how your life will turn around for the better. You will always be happy. When before you will be feeling sad, lonely, problematic, depressed, disappointed. When you make use of these tools, it's like you chose to be happy and you're living it. So I just mentioned on the first day, you do the loving of yourself and others and your enemies. And the day two, you count your blessings. It's really all up to you how do you make use of the tools. Okay. But these are really the do's and don'ts. So Can we please go to the next slide? These are, well, very small, but I will just read them for you. Focus and relax when stressed. Okay. When we are stressed, our mind is carried away by emotion. So, and it loses its power. You just relax. You just focus and don't think about anything else. You can sing, you can be mindful, you can watch movie, you play a hobby and dance. Don't take yourself seriously. As we said, you have to laugh with others or with the videos. Say hello to your inner being. I have an echo now. This one I want to highlight, the saying hello to your inner being. When your mind is full of noise, you just relax and feel your inner being and you just say hello without any word. I mean, without any sound. It's like a thinking gap. You're creating a thinking gap so that you will lose all the noise and you will just focus on your inner being. So you say hello, feel your heart, say hello without any sound, and you will feel good right away. Be the child again. You know that being a child from 0 to 3, there's no ego. So that's when that's the stage of our life when we are really truly happy. Be and fuck with the ball. I had this post before, being and fuck with the ball. If I can just mention it, it is being at peace and so in tune and in touch with yourself. Nothing anybody does or say will bother you, and no negativity or drama will touch you because you know your worth. You know who you are. You're unfuckwittable, and no validation, no approval from anyone will be needed on your side because you are enough. You're unfuckwittable. Let go and surrender all your negativities. Always smile. Take care of yourself. Release the tension. Pray. Cry if you must. Look forward to to each new day. Be valuable, independent, strong, and capable. And on the notes naman, don't be defined by material things. Don't be proud because you have the beauty, the money, the fame, the power, and the position, because everything else in our lives are not is not ours. These things are not ours. When we die, we will lose all these things. So let's not be proud of them. During in our deathbed, when we are attached catheters or dextrose, we will not say, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I'm famous. So let go of those things because they are very temporary. Don't complain. Don't compare yourself with others. Don't depend your happiness on someone else or external events. Sometimes we are happy because people are in love with us, people approve of us. No, don't depend your happiness on other people. You depend your happiness on your feelings alone, on how you will manage your mind to choose happiness all the time. Okay? And then again, next slide, please. You always remember that you are a billionaire, and some say they are trillionaire. Whether billionaire or trillionaire, you are very rich. You are very rich. You have a lot in your lives. And that's all for my slide. If you have some questions, please. Sorry, medyo mahaba. But I'm hoping na tumaas yung happiness factor nyo from the time that you started this session up to now. If there's no more question, I just would like to end with this powerful statements that I read in a book. The last slide, please. Yung when I wind, I will not read this anymore because it will just prolong our time. But yung last slide na lang. Can you read it for me?
Dapat ikaw na, Rosel, kasi pang finale na yan
Ako
eh.
na ba? Actually, ang finale ko medyo mas touching eh. Yung stay happy forever yung dulo. But okay, I will read it. One of my connections in LinkedIn asked me to have a parang poem reading session with them. So I said, I don't know how to read poems. I just know how to compose poems. So this time, this is my very first time I will read poems for an audience. I hope you will like it. Forgive me when I whine. I'm talking to the Lord when I say this. Today upon a bus, I saw a lovely maiden with golden hair. I envied her, so beautiful, and how I wished I were so fair. When suddenly she rose to leave, I saw her hobble down the aisle. She had one foot and wore a crutch, but as she passed, she wore a smile. Oh God, forgive me when I whine. I have 2 feet, the world is mine. And when I stopped by to buy some sweets, the lad who served me had such charm. He seemed to radiate good cheer. His manner was so kind and warm. I said, "It's nice to deal with you. Such courtesy I seldom find." He turned and said, "Oh, thank you, sir." And then I saw he was blind. Then, when walking down the street, I saw a child with eyes of blue. He stood and watched the others play. It seemed he knew not what to do. I stopped a moment, then I said, "Why don't you join the others, dear?" He looked already without a word, ahead without a word. I realized he could not hear. Oh God, forgive me when I whine. I have 2 ears. The world is mine. With feet to take me where I'd go, with eyes to see the sunsets glow, with ears to hear what I would know. I am blessed indeed. The world is mine, oh God. Forgive me when I whine.
Beautiful.
Do you whine? Do you complain?
Ako, I stop. As much as possible, I stop na. Ikaw, Joe Mark. Binuhat siya.
Yeah, wow. One
Yeah.
of my favorites.
Nice, nice.
During the time that you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. Very beautiful. I was always crying. I'm always crying when I either recite or read that. Okay, so my last slide would be my reminder or my appeal to all. Please kindly go there, please. Some people ask, I want to have that happiness. Please give it to me. Please show me how to find it. And I say, you already have it. Find it and feel it from deep down you and live it forever. Now that we have the tools and the choice has been made whether to be happy or not to be, let us be happy now. Do what we have to do right now. And when our time of death comes, we will not ask for another week or days to the Lord because the Lord will say, but I give you your lifetime to do it. So why not live life to the fullest right now before we die? It's like living before we die. So my appeal to you, please be happy forever in the here and now. So now, may I ask, ako lang kung walang question yung iba, I have this question to the two of you or to whoever na who want to share in the comment. as a comment section. How much is your happiness factor now? Or before and after? Can you please let me know? Yo, Mark, your happiness factor on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. Now, 11 ka na? Kanina, before the discussion, what is your happiness factor? 5. Wow! I'm so happy. What a big leap. 5 to 11. It's beyond the roof. Mon.
Ako, yung happiness ko for you to be able to deliver this perfectly well and with all passion, because this is
Thank
something
you
that
so
you really
much.
are doing, diba? This is your advocacy. Uh, it's 10 out of 10, no?
Thank you
Because
so much.
I want to share that happiness with you.
Well, thank you for that. But I'm asking about your own happiness. I'm really very happy. Sometimes I don't feel na it's increasing every day because for me, it's my way of life already. It's hard for others, especially for beginners. But I'm lucky, I'm blessed to always feel happy every day because I choose to be happy every day. So when I deliver this, even though I'm not really good at it, I can't say no to Joe Mark or to whoever will ask. But really, I'm really very shy to do this. It shows, right?
No, we disagree.
So I want to ask you, Mon, please, what's your happiness factor before and after? I won't wonder if it will not increase radically, but I just want to know.
Yeah, it's a 10 kasi nga, I think
Yeah, now,
yung
but before the discussion.
it actually right now I've learned to maintain that level
Very
because
good.
perhaps I'm anchoring my happiness now more on someone who is permanent, who does not change yesterday, today, and in the future. So it's really my happiness comes from the Lord, and
Yeah,
all His gifts, His blessings, diba? Like for example, the people around me, my family, they all came from God, and
yes.
that's. I mean, I am
That's why
happy
you're always
that
happy.
yes, eventually it all boils down to really the God who's the source of everything.
And when we have God, who is our most important and our primary blessing of all, we can never go wrong. We can
Yeah,
never be sad.
agree.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Kasigan. I love your comment.
And
So
according to
all the others,
Rosaline, sabi ni
Jo-
Rosaline, rejoice always. I agree with you.
thanks so much. Joseph, what's your happiness factor now? From before we, oh, thanks so much, Sir Joseph Irving de Aranjo. Sorry. Joseph Pascual, what's your happiness factor before and after this session? Umalis na siguro. He left already, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
But according to him, present daw siya eh. Oh,
he's
present daw
here a
siya.
while ago and he's been texting me. He's been uplifting my mood, saying, I'm not shy, I'm not like this, I can do this.
Ay, Rosalie, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. How happy are you now? How did your happiness change from the time that you were preparing this, and then now that you were able to deliver this sharing with everyone as a form of your service?
I'm very fulfilled. I could say that I've been very happy all this time for the past so many months since I learned how to meditate and to be focusing on happiness. But this one, I really feel more fulfilled than ever because I've been preparing for this and I've been like spending late nights just to review, because whatever I do, I really have to give my 101% to it. And then now that you're saying, even though I know it's not really perfect and there are so many things to improve on, and you're appreciating it, it's much more than I can express my gratitude to you. And I'm so happy. I'm really so blessed. My happiness
Yeah,
factor right now is on a scale of 1 to 10 is 100.
yeah. And if you are to check their
I'll give
comments,
my
I think
101%.
it will even spike to the highest
Really?
level.
Oh, so
Yeah,
much.
and you made everybody happy.
Oh gosh, you made me happy just by being here, spending time with me. I really owe you. From the bottom of my heart, I want to cry right now because when I feel so happy, it's like the way I express it is by crying. I
Tears of joy.
Tears of joy, but the fact that you shared with me your precious time for more than 2 hours is really beyond my comprehension and beyond my appreciation. I really love you all for being here with me now.
Yep.
Oh my God, thank you so much. How much how much is your happiness factor to you YouTubers? I hope your happiness factor increased before and after the session. And thank you for being here. I would like to thank you, Joe Mark. I might not have time anymore later, but it's really an opportunity for me to show this, my passion, my advocacy, to showcase this, to give me this chance. At first, I was hesitant, but through your belief, giving me this opportunity, and through the grace of God, I was able to make it, and I'm so happy.
Thank you, Joe Mark. Marami ka na minamanage ngayon. May YouTube ka na, meron ka pang Facebook, di ba? So we're here to help you help others.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yes. Let's be happy. May pakulo ka ba, Joe Mark? I'm there.
Anong price niyan, Joe Mark? Wow, I can't afford that. Ikaw lang may kaya yung magbigay niyan. Thanks so much. I'm sure nag-benefit yung makakuha.
Very lucky sila, no?
Very lucky
Destined.
talaga. See, happiness, mag-asawa, they're in love, they're happy, they're winners. Account. After the pandemic, maybe we can have parang face-to-face meeting like this. Just,
After COVID.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, of course. Yes. Yeah, I'd like to thank you, John Mark, for this again for continuously making this possible. No, I think meron pa akong mga kaibigan who I might be able to invite who can share. So let's make this community bigger and stronger because ano, ang dami talagang nating benefit, no, and also the things that we can share, no, in our lives and whatever we're passionate about, just like Rosel. So
Everyone
thank
has
you,
a story
Rosel.
to
Yeah,
share.
walang qualifications, no, basta you have a message to share, then feel free. If you think someone will be able to benefit from it.
Yeah.
So thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Yan. Closing
I
remarks.
thought I won't have any chance to talk anymore. But again, I would like to express my sincerest thanks and gratitude to all of you, especially you, Joe, Mark, and Mon, for helping me to have this successful presentation. And to all of you who watch and who spent their time, precious time with us, especially to Sir Joseph Irving. You're really a friend who always supports my posts. Thank you for everything. And to all of you, my fellow Filipinos, let's be one, let's be strong, let's be happy.
Bye. Thank you. Let's connect. Bye.